Hi everyone, welcome to Flamboyant Flavors. I am Reena and in this video I'm gonna be making pumpkin pie and I will show you how to make pie crust from scratch as well. So let's dive in, but be sure to subscribe to my channel for new videos I post every week and don't forget to hit the like button. Let's start with melting the butter. I am taking one whole stick of salted butter, which is 8 tablespoons of butter. The easiest way I find is to directly melt or soften the butter in the pie dish. Unwrap the butter stick, place it in the pie dish, and microwave it for roughly 30 seconds if the butter was refrigerated. Butter set at the room temperature do not take a lot of time. So if you're using the room temperature butter, just microwave it for 10 seconds or so. For the pie crust, I am using all-purpose flour. Make sure to always swirl the flour using a spoon and then take out the flour into the measuring cup. And do not scoop out directly from the bag or container. And also don't press the flour in the measuring cup. That will not give you the accurate measurement. So take 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Since this is a sweet dessert pie, you will need a little bit of sweet pie crust. And here I'm adding 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. If you have granulated sugar, that would work as well. Little less than a 1/4 teaspoon or couple of pinches of salt and 2 tablespoons of milk. Now using a fork, mix everything well. Hey, if you're new to my channel, welcome! Please subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so you don't miss out any new videos I post every week. And don't forget to hit that like button. At this point, set the oven to preheat at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When you see there is no dry flour remaining, start pressing the dough into the bottom and up on the side of the pie dish with your hands, or you can even use the bottom of a cup or a bowl to press down the dough. Try to make it even as possible. Good thing about making this pie crust is that you don't have to roll and transfer it in the pie dish. This pie crust will still have the buttery and rich flavor. Make the edges a little thick like this, or shape it in a zigzag pattern. It's your choice. Now using a fork, poke holes in the bottom and sides of the crust so that it doesn't puff up in the oven. And this pie crust is ready to go in the oven, which is preheated at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I am using the bottom third rack to bake this pie crust for about 15 minutes. While the pie crust is in the oven, let's start preparing the pumpkin pie filling. To make the pumpkin pie filling, in a bowl, take one 15-ounce can of pumpkin puree. With that, I'm gonna add one 14-ounce can of condensed milk. For the spices, I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and half teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Usually one would use eggs to make this pie filling, but for egg substitute, I am using the egg replacer, which is this one. And the instruction on how to use this egg replacer are already on the box. I am using this egg replacer for 2 eggs. This is the best egg replacer I have for baking. You can also use cornstarch for egg substitute in pie filling. Now mix everything. You can add ground ginger in pumpkin pie filling, but I don't like it overpowering, so I try to avoid it. Oh, and I completely forgot to add half teaspoon of vanilla extract. Make sure to subscribe for future videos if you haven't done it yet and hit that like button down below. I also have an eggless chocolate cake recipe video. If you would like to watch that, the link is in the description box down below. Or you will also see the video link at the end of this video. After 15 minutes, take out the pie crust from the oven. And as you can see, my pie crust still puffed up. I guess I didn't poke the hole properly in the bottom of the pie crust. But if that happens to you, don't you worry. Pie crust is half done at this point, so don't be afraid to poke a couple of more holes using fork. Now pour the pumpkin pie filling that we made in the pie crust. My pie dish is not that deep enough, and I always end up having some leftover pie filling. But I have an idea to use this rest of the pie filling. I can always make some cupcakes or cookies. To bake this pumpkin pie, preheat the oven at 355 degrees Fahrenheit and place the pie in the oven to bake for 50 to 55 minutes. After 55 minutes, take out the pie from the oven and let it cool down completely before serving. When you place the knife in the middle, you will be able to tell if the pie is baked properly or not. Taking out the first piece of pie is always difficult, but who is going to judge when the taste is delicious? Top it with some whipped cream and enjoy. I hope you liked my pumpkin pie recipe and do leave me a comment on what you think about it. Follow Flamboyant Flavors on Instagram and don't forget to tag me there. Before I end this video, you know what to do. Please subscribe and do hit that like button down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.